Anyway, so it's rolling, by the way. Welcome back. This is Naz, and I have a co-host, Hamza, who's my friend here. We've been rampaging my bookshelves, trying to figure out what was the best manga covers that I have, and we just did it kind of impulsively. There was really no reason as to why.
But I think we all feel that, like, each one of these, series deserves to be, on, display. They deserve to be, mentioned.
Yeah. So I like the covers. So like for Berserk, we chose number 2. I had like 1 through 6.
Yeah.
And then again, this kind of shows it's not all kind of. I like the
and it's funny because his character is nothing like that in the series. Yeah, like
his character is the opposite.
It's
of that,
the opposite. Like as each like series goes, like each volume goes on, you'll see like the difference in his character and stuff like that, and even it shows like on the cover art as well, because.
But I do feel like he pulls what is that? Imuamura kind of has this thing within him. It's kind of like maybe he's outrage mode a little bit.
Yeah. He's not passive all the time. It's just that when he gets angry, he does. Yeah. He's very expressive. He talks a lot. He can have like his moments, like, but it's more anger and like aggression and stuff like that. It's never him being happy or calm and relaxed and stuff like that. So it's kind of when he's uncomfortable, that's what
his character development and all that. But so these are kind of the 10 we thought were the top 10. I kind of went through all the series and then just picked out, and we did is where I was showing them some and then kind of showing which one did you like better, which one. We did have a few disagreements and then there were agreements. So personally, what is your like top 3 here out of
my
these?
top 3? Can I make it a top 5 instead of top 3? Can I do top 5?
Go ahead. Top 5.
I feel like it's gonna end up there anyway. It's gonna lead to me talking about a top 5, so I might as well just start with the top 5. So I'm gonna stick with To Your Eternity for my favorite artwork on here. Then a close second would be Ultraman. It's cool.
With the
he has
blade.
the full body armor with the the samurai blade.
Good.
Yeah, that's cold. Berserk would be third.
Okay.
My fourth would be Noragami.
Okay.
And then this might be a surprise for you because I was bad talking it this whole time, but I think I'll give the Flowers of Evil. I'll give that number 5 spot.
You came around, huh?
It's I finally came around and said, I realized,
It's like when you listen to the same song over
and over again. Yeah, it takes a while before you actually
right?
like it. Yeah, it actually grew on me.
Grew on you. Yeah, that was one of my favorite.
Perfect way to put it.
Okay, what do we have? I'm conflicted with my top one, so it's between either the Ultraman and Villain Saga. Yeah, because I know the character, so maybe there's a biasness along with the picture. Yeah. But I'm gonna just say like Ultraman looks a little bit more crisp, as in cover art. So 1, 2, and then Flowers of Evil.
But like the flame, like the blue flames or whatever that's supposed to be in the background, kind of adds to it a little bit, right?
Could be. I mean,
like his aura, like the essence of the character, the person that you're gonna find out more about when you read the series.
So that
which person do you think has like you could relate more to? Like which one do you think is a better character from each series?
I mean the series are not even. I wouldn't compare them.
Similar.
They're not very similar. So it's more historical, and this is more mech, kind of like technological.
Sci-fi and fantasy.
So number 3, Flowers of Evil, and then my 4th one here, again, and 5 would be Berserk. But you're right. To Your Eternity also does look good, but okay, what else do we have? Yeah, but you brought.
It kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy and like some other games I used to play when I was a kid for some reason. It kind of looks like even Dante a little bit off of, if you like squint your eyes, off of like what was that game Dante was? It wasn't Resident Evil, but The Devil May Cry. You never played that, did you?
No, I didn't play. I watched the series though.
You watched the series?
Yeah,
there we go. So I play the game a lot, so maybe there's like nostalgia.
There's something about that To Your Eternity. And then we, like, just to kind of in this same series again, we also had another one where we were like we had a hard time choosing between. So this one kind of number 11 with all the characters. I felt there are a lot of other ones that I thought were also as good.
Bro, look at him in the corner. I didn't even notice that earlier. Like
the little kid.
Yeah, he's not a kid, bro. He's actually like the same age as the rest of them. He's just like a little person, bro. He's a midget. You remember like when they go into the future when he falls at the marathon and he goes into 2020, and then he's
you have to say spoiler.
Oh, spoiler! Yeah.
But again, in a way, you were saying that it's kind of like one of those series I think personally that's missed. This is the one that your eyes were drawn after.
It literally like this and Noragami, like the colors and the way it looks for the cover art. It's probably one of the best ones
because I don't know. I felt like all of them kind of look like that in a way. Yeah. They're like the finish has a crisp finish with that painting similar.
Yeah. So, this one looks like water paintings, and then that one I don't know exactly what it is, but like the lighting, the color, it looks. I don't know. It's just
Kodansha, man. This is Kodansha too, by the way. See that? See.
Is the same artist?
No, like kind of the same like
studio,
studio,
same studios.
Same,
okay.
Graphic. Same. They do the same. So what about Ajin number 10?
Ajin. The dude's decapitated, bro. He has no head. You feel me? But he got all black on. You feel me?
Yeah, also kind of
the rifle a little bit. Like you see everybody else has like the, prior to like guns and stuff like that. It's kind of a time where people are using swords and
everybody's using
hand in hand like sword. So this is the first one out of the rest of the series that you can see like it's like modern day, fighting modern day weapons. So it's a little bit, I wouldn't say relatable, but it's just more current, like more modern, times. And I like the art, the yellow with the black. It goes well with each other.
With all its cover, it does hit hard.
The thing is, I don't want to say this because it might get other people to not look into the series. Everybody's preference is different, but for some reason I've been like just having a tough time even watching the Ajin series. So I don't know if maybe the certain people, like any series they read and watch, they have a difference in opinion. I like reading it more than I liked watching it.
Did you even read it?
I haven't read it. I haven't watched it. No.
So I don't know if you're drawn to it. You gotta follow your instinct. But this is a dope series. It's one of my favorites as far as series is concerned. Same thing with the Ultraman, but it's up to you. Like people have their own preferences.
Yeah.
So I would, and these ones, let's just say though, for the Vagabond,
this series is getting neglected again.
Oh man,
had
come on,
not
man.
even no screen time, bro. You didn't say nothing about it the whole time. You didn't say nothing about it.
I mean, you're not familiar. So this was my pick, and I just kind of liked something about the whiteness in the back, and then the two characters. I don't know. It's just
simple, but it's
simplicity.
Yeah.
And also, what the series is about calligraphy. Calligraphy,
the writing. Like, you could tell even with the way the series, the name is spelled out. It's like you kind of like when Japanese people take the time out to write just words on do the calligraphy on like a fresh piece of white paper. Like I
like it, and it kind of has a redemption story to it in a way. So personally, I enjoy I only have like 6 volumes, but for what I have at the moment, I like it. I wouldn't say it's like one of the better series, but I personally do enjoy reading it. So going back to
you would still recommend other people take the time out to pick it up and
you
start
never
the series.
know what your preference is, so just give the first volume a chance and see if you like it or not. There's 15 volumes, so it might be too long for some people.
Bro, there's other series that have hundreds of volumes. If 15 is tough, then
15 is
I don't know. Maybe you're not built for this.
The Vagabond, actually, I didn't even include it in the beginning in the competition because I thought, I don't know, I just didn't feel like that's what I thought. We didn't include it really. This one is just, they were out there.
Yeah.
So we just kind of included it as a gesture of what.
Like just to
showcasing.
Showcase the series. Honorable mention.
I didn't put it in the competition, so just to say. And this Knights of Sidonia.
Yep, there's another
this is the one I like. You were clowning me for choosing that one. This one because you said what, alienish?
It's just what do you take away from it? It's kind of
So not a fan of that, but this
makes me feel uncomfortable a little bit. Knight of Sidonia, that cover art makes sense. I don't know what they're going for.
Clowning me for the last hour as to what is this about, and then we had another one that this one a little bit looks kind of the Tokyo Ghoul,
with the eyes and did they change? Yeah, she could be a character off of that series, but did they change when they became a ghoul? Like, were they able, like, did their bodies?
You talking about the ghouls in Tokyo?
Yeah, in Tokyo Ghoul. Did anything happen to them? I feel like that's what happened when they were.
Well, their eyes are different.
Yeah, their eyes become like bloodshot. It turns red, but.
Yeah. And then My Life Story. That one also was a contender.
Mm-hmm.
So these.
And he kind of reminds me of Hercules a little bit off of Dragon Ball. A little bit. You remember when he had his like people that he was training under him? That one guy that
looked like Hercules in a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. But this is a shoujo manga. It's about it kind of looks good because shoujo characters are not drawn like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're more drawn like.
What is a shoujo character? What does that mean exactly?
Shoujo is like
for the people that.
The shonen is kind of like these Dragon Ball, which is targeted towards young kids.
Okay.
Young men.
So it's maybe for
boys,
and an older demographic a little bit for older people.
For girls.
For women.
For girls.
Okay.
No, younger girls. So let me show you a prime example of a shoujo. Do I even have a prime example?
So maybe the romantic series is for the girls, and then
like crisp
the fighting series and the fantasy ones might be for the guys.
Let's see what we got. I don't think.
You want me to hold the camera?
Hold the camera for a sec. Let me look through here for a sec. Just that is weird. I don't have anything.
Just to let you know, we're 11 minutes into the video.
We're rolling, patrolling, dun. Okay, perfect example. Okay, you see this? See how this looks? That one is for older women, but think of it. This is a Tokyo. See how it looks?
Yeah.
Kind of the colorfulness.
Kind of reminds me of Bobo a little bit.
Bobo.
Shonen,
yeah. So the shonen is towards younger men, and then there is more. Sailor Moon. You know,
Sailor Moon. Yeah, I know Sailor Moon. My sister watched that a lot.
Did you watch it?
That was like from the 90s, right?
Yeah, but then they are. So the magazines they target young girls with something else, and then, but I mean it doesn't really
like
matter.
They kind of give like female characters lead roles.
Yeah, like my niece loves Villain Saga, so it doesn't really matter.
In Sailor Moon, it's that blonde hair girl as the lead role, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I even like when the series has a female lead role, and they're doing something that is kind of.
There's nothing wrong with that. You know that have you watched Seinfeld?
I watched Seinfeld.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Well,
not that there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
There's an episode where.
Okay. Was it Seinfeld that said that, or was it one of the bald head one? Right.
No, they all say it's kind of there. It's a
it's a reoccurring thing.
Yeah, reoccurring thing where they say, well, we're not saying there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
Oh, hitting on the topic.
It's kind of like.
Yeah, we're kind of pitching hard about not that anything's wrong with it.
Yeah, because I think the reason they say that is because like they're kind of concerned that they might come off wrong way. It might rub somebody the wrong way.
It just reminded me that, but Yeah. So this is shoujo, but the lady that does this. So the reason we brought it out is because she kind of wanted to submerge the trope, and instead of I'll give you a perfect example actually. Here, see how this character is drawn, as opposed to that.
Yeah, that's kind of the look that most characters would give off. That's more appealing to certain girls and stuff like that.
And this is kind of like
bro looks like a professional boxer, in the face. Like he got too many hits to his face a little bit. Look at him right there.
Yeah, but I like my love story. It's very good. Anyways, so this went into a little bit of
kind of got derailed a little bit, but there were connections that you felt that needed to be made. So that being reoccurring on Seinfeld, that's pretty funny.
Down in the comments, what do you thought were the better out of these? The better what is your favorite here?
Yeah, and
otherwise, thanks for watching.
Let me say this before we sign off. Everybody's preference is going to be a little different, but you could choose which cover art you like better. That doesn't guarantee that'll be one of your favorite series, but go check out each one and choose for yourself.
All right, thanks, man.
Yeah.